This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Structure of BS7799 Framework. BS7799 is an information security management standard, the creation of which started in the 1990s. The first part of BS7799 is named the Code of Practice for Information Security Management. It consists of 10 headings that include 127 further detailed security controls. Implementing each control is not necessary for every firm, but their number ensures the possibility of customizing the guidelines for a particular business. The second part of BS7799 that appeared in 1998 is called the Specification for Information Security Management Systems and is meant for the assessment and registration of firms. Following 1998, the standard continued to develop. The new BS77993 is a framework that is consistent with ISO 27001. The latter standard has been characterized as an internationally recognized best practice framework for an information security management system. Therefore, while still carrying the name of the standard created in the past century, BS7799 is adapting to the changing environment. The BS7799 framework aims to improve information security through several controls. The 10 primary control areas include security policy, security organization, asset control and classification, personnel security, physical and environmental security, communications and operations management, access control, systems development and maintenance, business continuity management, and compliance. To sum up, BS7799 is aimed at providing security for all the assets of an organization in compliance with the specifically created security policy and through specifically created systems and procedures. The protection is directed against external and internal threats, see personnel and environmental security, and is required for uninterrupted business conduct. Finally, BS7799 is concerned with regulation and law compliance. As a result, BS7799 provides a framework for defining, managing, and minimizing a wide scope of external and internal risks that typically threaten information with the intent of covering all possible threats. Consistently with its aims, the key elements of BS7799 include information policy, standards, procedures, and records. The first 3 elements are customized. The last one is of particular importance for the process of reviewing the effectiveness of a system. The latter is a crucial part of the BS7799 implementation methodology. Implementation methodology. The second part of BS7799 defines the methodology for the implementation of the framework. The methodology can be boiled down to the 4-step guideline that the plan characterizes: do, review, act, PDRA, framework. Every step is supposed to direct people, exploit systems, and define the processes to ensure the consistency of the company's actions. The idea of PDRA was not created exclusively for BS7799, but it is used to implement the standard. As can be seen from the figure, the key aims of the methodology's first part include defining the policy objectives and selecting the standards, 2 key elements of the BS7799 system. Procedures, the third element, are also planned during the first stage and implemented during the second one. As for the records that are the fourth element of BS7799, they are used during the review stage of the implementation process. The acting stage includes the actions aimed at correcting the procedures or objectives in consistency with the information concerning the effectiveness of the current ones. This stage serves to encircle the methodology, ensuring its repetitiveness and adaptiveness. Advantages and disadvantages. According to BSI 2002 and BSI 2015, the primary advantages of BS7799 include: a consistent security policy, the first element of BS7799. Adaptiveness, reviewing the work of the security is embedded into the implementation framework. Increased security and protection through identifying risks and placing appropriate controls. Customization possibilities. Security education. The usage of internationally recognized standards results in improved credibility. Customers realize that their information is safe. Saving costs. A reduced number of threats means fewer breakdowns and attacks. As a result, less money is spent on the process of fixing the problems. Compliance with new regulations and the law. Possible disadvantages include the following points. Possibly outdated. While being revised, the standard is still based on the framework that was developed in the 90s. Customization difficulties. Practical problems that are difficult to predict in theory. The two final disadvantages can be explained by the fact that BS7799 is a framework that is expected to be general. The number of controls in the first part demonstrates the fact that the framework must have predicted most difficulties. The rest of the problems are expected to be solved by local risk management. Did you like this Information Security Management Standard BS7799 framework sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs without even having to register.